Yeah, our defensive staff had really been emphasizing for especially Sean to be able to get out to the flat throughout the game, and we've been edging closer and closer, and really a savvy play from an experienced player out wide to recognize the route that was there, be ready to jump it, do his job at the time too, and just like the coaches had discussed with our players, and then really a great return by him. Obviously, for his own sake, would have loved to have seen him get a touchdown on the play. Really good return, and it's one of the reasons why we like athletes in that position, because when they are able to make plays like that, they have that return ability. And then then the touchdown right afterwards by Albert Mensah to cut the score and put us a little bit more in shooting distance. Really just a big sequence of events and a spark plug that our team needed. Aaron Moore picks up the muffed kick off the fumble, and you really see Aaron kick it into another gear. And an interesting fact about that is that's usually the position that Sean Harris is in. And so Sean was a little bit winded from the series before after the interception return, and Kyle Perky, our special teams coordinator, put Aaron in. And as you watch the clip, Aaron is flying down there, one of the first guys down the field, and then gives it an extra gear when he realizes that the ball was just kind of hanging up there. And we had noticed that. Obviously, we had given one up to start the second half where the ball going towards the scoreboard was going to hang a little bit longer. And so I think it just got away from the returner right there right at the very end because of the wind. And Aaron was able to recover it all on his own. I mean, what an incredible effort. And then obviously Sean's performance throughout the game led to him being Conference Player of the Week. Such a big accolade for him, and then for his hometown DC Touchdown Club naming him Player of the Week as well. And then because of Aaron's performance and really his ongoing performance throughout the year, making the national team was really big. Obviously with the fumble recovery, the amount of tackles that he had, the amount of plays that he was in on, and for us that critical fourth down stop that he had to ice the game. Really good play by Jalen Wood. Jalen moving outside of the pocket is one of his strengths, and you really got to see what a strong player he is. He had to shed a tackle, extended a play, and ended up finding Dylan McLaughlin in the back of the end zone off of a scramble, off of an empty protection, and really heady play by Jalen to notice 43 coming off the edge, be able to avoid him, and that's a great player, number 43, and then be able to keep his eyes downfield, not panic, something that we work on a bunch with our quarterbacks. And then Dylan was there, and what a great play by him, just to get open, find space, and to have the second touchdown catch on the year. Mike G and I had talked about and discussed during that drive, or just prior to that drive, about what the decision should be based on what the recommendation is from the analytics, and just where we were at in the game. And being 5 points up really didn't impact us any more than being 4, and so looking to get the 2-point conversion to at least make it 6, to make a touchdown and an extra point have to happen for Shenandoah to be able to come back. And based on the situation that we were in at the end of the game, really important. So again, ran a sprint out pass by Jalen. Jalen had to avoid a defender again, and ended up creating all the way back to the sideline, and stayed calm, stayed cool, and found Tyler Gillum back in the back of the end zone. And then what an incredible effort catch by Tyler, going up, getting his legs taken out from under him, landing on his back, holding on to the football, all those little details that you talk about, but are hard to execute when crunch time happens. And that was a really big 2-point conversion for us. And so excited for those guys to be able to make those plays, and what a big play, for our defense to be able to go out there the next series and know, okay, hey, it's got to be a touchdown at least for them to take the lead, and they've got to be able to get an extra point. And we felt good about the way that we were rushing kicks. Yeah, looking forward to competing against a familiar conference foe. Obviously, one that we've had a long history against, and one that we'll have to work really hard down at Ashland. Hope to see a lot of Eagles fans down there in their crimson and gold, and look forward to Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock.